Okay, we've got another one that I'm not really all that familiar with. The Empress, number 3 in the Major Arcana, right? And again, we've got this royalty aspect to her. She's definitely a queen in the majors, so she's bigger than any of the queens in the minors. The aspect here is a crown of stars, a robe of silk covered in roses or stitched with roses. She sits upon a throne made of pillows, carrying a scepter in her hand, and she has the symbol of femininity at her right hip, just under her right hip, etched into this throne.
The symbol of Venus there.
It's the symbol of femininity and Venus, and probably a whole bunch of other things. She's got the growing wheat in front of her. She's got the forest behind her and the river off to her side. And I believe that's a map directly behind the chair. But probably depend on the actual reading, whether it was a map or some math or something like that. When I look at the Empress, what I see is somebody confidently in charge. They know what the heck is going on. But with a naturalistic bent to it. This is all about trees and rivers and mountains and the natural order of things. And doggone it, stop screwing around and get in line with the natural order of things. And you do that, things are going to turn out great. And that's what I'm getting out of her right now, and in most of the readings that I do. What do you see?
Oh, she is the mother card. If you get her and the Ace of Wands, make sure that...
Take that pregnancy test off.
Yeah, make sure you got your bases covered, if you know what I'm talking about. She is a figure of fertility and motherhood and maternal wisdom, and the growing wheat is another fertility symbol, the traditional mother goddess of nature. She is an extremely powerful figure. This is a card of sexuality. So if it comes up in like a relationship reading, you don't only look at potential fertility. It also suggests there will be a strong sexual energy there, and a real rapport there. So
you get that out of this? Because
yeah.
Maybe it's the Rider-Waite imagery that's throwing me for a loop here, because I don't get the sex part at all off of her.
She became a mama somehow.
Yeah, but I look at it and I see
it going.
I see the after effects from that. I don't see the sexuality there. I see everything that comes after the sexuality, like the motherhood and the nurturing and the caring and all that. But she doesn't.
It may surprise you to learn the mothers are still sexual creatures, and so is the Empress.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
She's also the queen of all queens. And when we get into the minors, we're going to talk about this a bit more. But the queens, they all know all the rules, but they also know all of the loopholes to all of the rules, and they're there to help you find the loopholes when you need them. So if you've got a big problem in your life and you pull an Empress, you're going to find a loophole through that big problem, no matter whether it's related to your heart or your money or your head or all three. And probably it's going to be related to at least one of those, probably two or more, if you get the Empress. If you just need help with one aspect, you're going to get one of the lesser queens.
I also see her as being a card of creative solutions, because creativity takes more than one form. So she's another card of using your creativity, maybe when looking for solutions to your problems,
like engendering new ideas, like giving birth to new ideas.
Yeah, and so we've gone from the High Priestess now, who is bringing the divine into the material world, so to speak, and now we're on to the Empress, who is using what she's gained and is now nurturing others with it.
Almost like the High Priestess is the spark of inspiration, and the Empress is how you start to manifest that inspiration.
Yeah, you could look at it that way. So now let's look at her reversed.
Oh.
I know you were trying to get out of it.
Yes, I was. You know how I feel about reversals.
The hover mother, the smother mother.
Oh, God,
These
yes.
are tendencies you want to watch out for with the Empress reversed. You want to make sure you're not squelching your creativity and possibly the ones you love by letting your need to take care of others maybe get out of control a little bit.
It's kind of like a warning that, like, for whatever you're bringing into the world to grow, you may have to take a step back and let it happen.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I see that. And I think that covers it for the Empress, don't you?